What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel and welcome to my first video. Because it is my first video. There are no other videos that I have made. So you might as well not even bother on looking because there are no videos that feature me out there on YouTube. Anyways, so since this is my first video that I'm posting on this channel, I should probably explain it. You see, I have so many different personalities, and not like alternate personalities. I'm not going around calling myself Patricia. No, I'm talking about the fact that I am basically like a chameleon.
Daniel Burnham was an architect whose ever-shifting style and aesthetic made him a true architectural chameleon. And only the most gifted chameleon could have designed classic Beaux-Arts masterpieces right alongside sleek modern flat irons. His name might as well have been Daniel Chameleon.
Professor, do you mean chameleon?
Betty, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced chameleon. So.
I fit in with just about any setting, really. I'm into camping. I'm a huge nerd. I like challenges. I rate things and compare them to others in their category. I like horror movies, and as one of the big YouTube channels that I like to watch, Mr. Ballin says, the strange, dark, and mysterious. The point I'm trying to make is that I just have so many different areas in my life that are so far from each other, but they all make me who I am, and this channel is just my way of expressing those areas. So I've been thinking for a while, what should my first video be about? Because this is the first one, numero uno. It's gotta be spectacular, it's gotta be the best, right? But then I thought I might be overthinking it. It doesn't have to be something spectacular, something outrageous, something off the wall. It could be something simple. And then I thought, what's simple? And then it came to me. Movies. Now there are so many different movies coming out this summer that it's honestly a little hard to keep track of. I actually got the AMC Stubs membership because it's actually easier for me, because then I can just go and watch a movie anytime I want, and I can watch a movie multiple times because they let me see 3 movies a week, all for a flat rate of $20. They're not a sponsor. I just want to stress that I'm not rich enough to be going to see all of these movies without somehow making it cheaper on myself. I mean, did you really think that I had a sponsor this early on? It's my first video. Come on. Anyways, but like I said, there are so many different movies that I'm excited to see this summer, and I just thought that I could share a couple of the ones that I'm really excited about with you. So let's do this. So the first movie that I'm planning to see here in the next couple of weeks is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which is coming out June 2nd. First off, this really wouldn't be a Spider-Man movie without it being some comedy in it. And so far from the trailer, it looks like they got quite a bit of comedy.
That's not funny.
Yes, it is. But it's not only just funny, you have a lot to look out for, such as the different spider people that you see just throughout the trailer. So far from watching the trailer, you got Spider-Woman, Spider-Punk, Insomniac Spider-Man from the video game, the Japanese Spider-Man, which I think is this one that's standing right behind Miles and Gwen. You got Bombastic Spider-Man, and playing a major role in the film is Spider-Man 2099. But they have so many different spider people throughout the movie that it'll be super easy to hide Easter eggs all throughout. I also like how this video is going to be fixing what Far From Home and Multiverse of Madness messed up.
Don't even get me started on Doctor Strange and the little nerd back on Earth 1999-99.
For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, I'll explain. So whenever it comes to comics and superheroes, they got so many different Earths that they call the multiverse, and they number each Earth That way they could tell them apart. The main comic universe that Marvel releases from is Earth 616. Miles is from the Ultimates universe, which is Earth 1610. But the MCU is actually supposed to be from Earth 199999999999999999999. Okay, that was a joke, but it actually is Earth 199999. It's a lot of nines. But according to a website that I found, because it confused me on why they messed this up, it says, according to the official handbook of the Marvel Universe from 2008, the MCU takes place in Earth 199999, but the creative team at Marvel Studios still wants to keep the Earth 616 monkier for themselves. Which that really throws a wrench into things, because now there's really no distinguishing between the comic universe and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And it has some fans upset. Now, the first time it's mentioned...
This is Earth, Dimension 616. I'm from Earth 833.
I'm sorry, you're saying there's a multiverse?
I could get over because Beck actually isn't from the multiverse, so what he's saying is just pure speculation, and it could have just been like a nice nod towards the comic universe. Although, if he isn't actually from the multiverse, that is a really coincidental and good guess as to which Earth they're on. Which makes me wonder, does he know more about the multiverse than he says? Although the next time that it's brought up in Doctor Strange, they actually do say it is Earth 616, and this time they are going through the multiverse, so they should know what they are talking about. But then this movie fixes that in a way, and they call it Earth 199999.
Don't even get me started on Doctor Strange and the little nerd back on Earth 1999.
Now, the last point that I'm going to get past on this movie is the fact that they recreated this meme again.
Station, stop Spider-Man!
They did it in No Way Home, which made it awesome, but then this movie takes it one step further and has all of the Spider people across the multiverse, across the Spider-Verse doing this. It just makes it pretty awesome. So after Spider-Man, the next movie that I'm really excited to see is The Flash, coming out on June 16th. Now let's rewind to the year 2016. Lil Chuck was just a senior in high school. He was just at home, scrolling through Netflix, until he found a title. The Flash. Honestly, The Flash is actually what got me into this whole nerd kick that I've been on since that day. I mean, comics, Arrowverse, MCU, DCEU, all of it stems from that day. Now, I've watched Iron Man, the Avengers, Thor, and all that. I even saw Civil War in theaters. But they didn't really hit with me until I watched The Flash. So, along with Spider-Man, because I've been watching Tobey Maguire since I was a child, The Flash is actually one of my favorite superheroes because of the impact that it had on my life, because it stemmed into all of this. And that is why I am really excited to see this movie. Now, this movie is actually another Flashpoint story, which in the comics was used to kickstart the New 52 era of DC. So with Warner Brothers trying to do a nice restart, it only seems fitting that the Flash is the one bringing them into this new era. But honestly, did they really have to kick off Henry Cavill the way they did? I mean, he was a great Superman. But I am really excited about this movie, and the fact that they're bringing in Michael Keaton's Batman just makes it that much better, because let's face it, he is the best Batman there is. Now, them having Zod as the villain will be kind of interesting, since he is mainly a Superman villain instead of a Flash villain. Especially since the Reverse Flash is Barry's main enemy, and he is a major role in the original Flashpoint story. But this isn't the original Flashpoint story, so this will be a nice way of them making it unique, along with them bringing in two Barrys, two Bruces, Kara instead of Clark, all of this can be boiled down to just trying to make it their own movie instead of just another Flashpoint live action remake. Now those are two movies that I am really excited to see, but here's a couple more movies from now to the end of the year that I am excited to see, but just don't have that much to talk about them. And they are Transformers Rise of the Beast coming out on June 9th, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny on June 30th, Oppenheimer on June 21st, Blue Beetle coming out August 18th, Five Nights at Freddy's on October 27th, and The Marvels coming out November 10th. Now, I'm sure there's a lot more movies coming out, but those are just a few that I am excited about. Alright, that's going to do it for today's video. I really hope that y'all enjoyed my first video because it is my first video. I cannot stress that enough, that I do not have any more videos, so don't even bother trying to look. Anyways, but this was a pretty fun one to research and write, so I really hope that y'all liked this. And if y'all did, consider dropping me a like down at the bottom of the video to help me get it out there in the YouTube algorithm. But go on and click subscribe so that you don't miss any future videos that I post, because I am going to be posting weekly and I got a few that I am pretty excited about. So go on and click that and click the bell icon so that you get notifications the next time that I post. But besides all that, that's all I got for you today. I will see you guys next week.